बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम। अस्सलामु अलैकुम वरहमतुल्लाहि वबरकातुहू। मुअज़्ज़ज़ नाज़रीन व सामीन, लाइट फॉर ब्लाइंड आपकी तालीमी ज़रूरियात को पेश नज़र रखते हुए आपके लिए लेकर आ रहा है इल्मी, अदबी, मालूमाती, तफरीही, इस्लाही, तारीख़ी और इस्लामी ऑडियो बुक्स।
तो देर किस बात की, जल्दी से लाइट फॉर ब्लाइंड को सब्सक्राइब करें, हमारी वीडियो को लाइक करें, शेयर करें और कमेंट्स बॉक्स में अपना कमेंट जरूर करें।
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Today we gonna record English Braille contraction chart. This is cassette number 1 and the book will read by Suleiman Ahmed. First, the introduction of the book. This standard English Braille chart grade 1 and 2 is approved by the Pakistan Association of the Blind, Karachi. Under supervision, Directorate of Special Education, Punjab, Lahore. Printed by Government Computerized Braille Printing Press, Lahore. Now, the content of the book. Subject, page number 1. The Braille system, page 1. Number 2, table of characters in grade 1, page 2. Number 3, general rules 1 to 19, page 8. Number 4, list of abbreviations, page 22. Number 5, grade 2, table 1, page 26. Number 6, table 2, contractions, page 31. Number 7, list of abbreviated words, page 36. Number 8, grade 2, contracted Braille, page 40. Number 9, definition of contraction, page 40. Number 10, rules of grade 2, 20 to 28, page number 42. And number 11, appendix, page 52. The Braille system. Introductions for reading and writing, grade 1 and 2. Braille is a system of embossed characters formed by using combination of 6 dots arranged thus: dots 1, 2, 3 on the left side of the line, dots 4, 5, 6 on right side. These dots are numbered and each dot is known by its number. Dots 1, 4 form the top pair, 2, 5 the middle pair and 3, 6 the lowest pair. Both in reading and writing on the Braille frame or Braille slate, dots 1, 2, 3 will be found nearer the beginning of the line than dots 4, 5, 6. Writing with the ordinary Braille frame or Braille slate is from right to left and all the signs must be reversed accordingly in order that when the paper is turned over, the reading may be from left to right. For ordinary purposes, Braille is in 2 grades. Grade 1, uncontracted Braille, grade 2 contracted Braille. The possible combinations of the 6 dots give 63 simple signs. Signs which contain neither dot 1 nor dot 4 are termed lower signs. Signs occupying more than one cell are termed compound signs. The 63 signs are arranged in 7 lines. Now the table of characters in grade 1. 7-line system. First line. Line 1 is formed by the use of dot 1, 2, 4, 5 and represents the first 10 letters of the alphabet A to J. Dot 1 A, dot 1 2 B, dot 1 4 C, dot 1 4 5 D, dot 1 5 E, dot 1 2 4 F, dot 1 2 5 6 G, dot 1 2 5 H, dots 2 4 I, dots 2 4 5 J. Second line. Line 2 is formed by adding dot 3 to each of the characters of line 1 and represents the second 10 letters of the alphabet K to T. Dots 1 3 K, dots 1 2 3 L, dots 1 3 4 M, dots 1 3 4 5 N, dots 1 3 5 O, dots 1 2 3 4 P, dots 1 2 3 4 5 Q, dots 1 2 3 5 R, dots 2 3 4 S, dots 2 3 4 5 T. Third line. Line 3 is formed by adding dots 3 6 to each of the characters of line 1. Only the first 5 signs are used in grade 1 and these represent the remaining letters of the alphabet with the exception of W, U, V, X, Y, Z. Dots 1 3 6 U, dots 1 2 3 6 V, dots 1 3 4 6 X, dots 1 3 4 5 6 Y, dots 1 3 5 6 Z, dots 1 2 3 4 6 and dots 1 2 3 4 5 6 for dots 1 2 3 5 6 of dots 2 3 4 6 the dots 2 3 4 5 6 with. Fourth line. Line 4 is formed by adding dot 6 to each of the signs of line 1. Only the last sign is used in grade 1 and this represents the letter W. The position of the letter W is explained by the fact that Braille is of French origin and W does not occur in the French alphabet. Dots 1 6 CH, dots 1 2 6 GH, dots 1 4 6 SH, dots 1 4 5 6 TH, dots 1 5 6 WH, dots 1 2 4 6 ED, dots 1 2 4 5 6 ER dots 1256 OU dots 246 OW dots 2456 W. Fifth line. Line 5 is formed by the use of dots 2, 3, 5, 6 and repeats the signs of line 1 in a lower position. Dot 2, decimal point and comma. Dot 2, 3 represents semicolon, BE and double B. Dot 2, 5 ratio sign, colon, dash, CON and double C. Dots 2, 5, 6 full stop, DIS and double D. Dots 2, 6 EN and N off. Dots 2, 3, 5 exclamation mark and double F. Dots 2, 3, 5, 6 brackets. Dots 2, 3, 6 quotation mark, inverted comma, begin. Dots 3, 5 IN. Dots 3, 5, 6 inverted comma, close. Sixth line. The second sign of this line is not used in grade 1. Note, the numeral sign and poetry line sign of line 6 and the accentic sign, italic sign, letter sign, capital sign and mathematical separation sign of line 7 are Braille composition signs, which are peculiar to the system and have no ink print equivalent. Dots 3, 4, it represents ST oblique stroke. Dots 3, 4, 6 ING. Dots 3, 4, 5, 6 numeral sign and BLE. Dots 3, 4, 5 poetry sign and AR. Dot 3 apostrophe mathematical comma. Dots 3, 6 hyphen COM. Seventh line. This is formed by the use of dots 4, 5, 6. The second, third and fourth signs are not used in grade 1. Dot 4 accentic sign. Dots 4, 5 for contractions. Dots 4, 5, 6 for contractions. Dot 5 for contraction. Dots 4, 6 italic sign. Dots 5, 6 letter sign. Dot 6 capital sign. Mathematical separation. Mathematical signs plus dots 5, 6 and 2, 3, 5 minus dots 5, 6 and 3, 6 multiplied by dots 5, 6 and 2, 3, 6 divided by dots 5, 6 and 2, 5, 6 is equal to dots 56 and 2356 is 2 dots 25. Compound signs. Asterisk dots 35 and 35, dash dots 36 and 36, square brackets begin dots 6 and 2356, close dots 2356 and dot 3. Inner quotation marks begin dot 6 and 236, close dots 356 and dot 3. Now general rules 1 to 19. Rule number 1. Punctuation signs, hyphen, apostrophe, etc., etc. In the use and order of these signs, the practice of ordinary print must be followed. Rule number 2. Abbreviations current in ordinary literature are to be used. In writing such abbreviations, the letterpress practice shall be observed. The abbreviation point is expressed by dots 2, 5, 6. Example, e.g. dots 256, VIZ dots 256, MA dots 256. Number 3. Ellipses. A series of dots in print denoting omitted matter is represented in Braille by their consecutive dots 3. It should be treated and punctuated as a word. Inverted commas begin. Love is life's dash sign. Inverted commas begin. Dash life's only sign. Inverted commas close. Number 4. A paragraph should begin in the third cell of a new line where space saving is material, as in the case of manuscript books and magazines. A paragraph may be begun in the same line in which the preceding paragraph ends, when 3 clear spaces must be left. The letter method must not be used for a lettered or numbered paragraph. Number 5. Poetry. Each new line of verse should start on a new line, as in letterpress, where space saving is material, as in the case of manuscript books and magazines. Poetry should be written as prose with a poetry line signs. Dots 3, 4, 5 placed after the last word of each line of poetry. With regard to the poetry line sign, note the following points. Point number A. When a line of poetry ends with a punctuation sign or signs, the poetry line sign must follow immediately without a space. B. It must be preceded by a space if the line does not end with a punctuation sign. C. It must always be separated from the word that follow, but must always be written on the same line as the preceding word. D. It must not be used at the end of a poem or a quoted passage, because its use indicates that another line of poetry follows. Double poetry line sign. This sign is used where poetry occurs between passages of prose to indicate when the change from prose to poetry is made. Such passages must begin on a new line. Quotation marks to be used in Braille if used or implied in print. If poetry occurs in the middle of a paragraph, the prose following should begin in the first space of a new line as in print. Number 6. Quotation. The opening and close of an ordinary quotation is dots 2, 3, 6 and dots 3, 5, 6. The opening and close of an inner quotation, in example, a quotation within another quotation is denoted thus: dot 6, dot 2, 3, 6 and dots 3, 5, 6 and dot 3. Example, he said, inverted commas begin, sing, double quotation sign, homing, inverted commas close and double quotation sign again. A quotation indicated in print by a change of type or margin should be enclosed in quotation marks. This is unnecessary in the case of centralized headings printed in heavier type to arrest the attention of readers. Passages which contain a quotation within quotation that is indicated in smaller type require both sets of quotation marks. Number 7. Parentheses and brackets. The sign for round brackets, parentheses, dots 2, 3, 5, 6 is used both at the opening and close of a parenthesis. The opening and close of square brackets used in letterpress for editorial interpolations, etc., etc., are denoted thus: dot 6, 2, 3, 5, 6 and dots 2, 3, 5, 6, dot 3. Number 8. An asterisk represents not only the printed asterisk but other print signs of reference, such as the double or triple asterisk, the dagger, double dagger, cross, etc., etc. The asterisk is preceded and followed by a space except where it is used as a note reference and followed by a numeral. See rule number 9. Rule number 9. Marginal or footnotes. The following disposition of footnotes is recommended as the standard practice. Short notes consisting of a few words or short references should be inserted in the next immediately after the word or words to which they refer and should be enclosed in square brackets. Longer notes should be placed at the end of the volume in which the reference occurs. The reference in the next must be numbered consecutively throughout each volume and preceded by the asterisk, e.g. asterisk sign, number 1, dots 3456 number 1. Asterisk sign number 2, dots 3456 number 1 and B. Footnotes when placed at the end of a volume should be headed. Notes on the third line of a new sheet. This sheet should be numbered straight on from the last page of text. The note sheet should have an inner margin of 3 clear spaces in which should be written note numbers without asterisks. One clear space should be left after the note number, followed by the page and line of the text where the corresponding reference occurs. Note numbers should begin with number 1 in each volume. Rule number 10. The accent sign dot 4 is placed before all letters which in print are marked with any accent or other mark that can't be expressed in English Braille, as in the words resume, chalet, provincial, blessed. In the case of stressed syllables in English words, e.g. blessed, a contraction may yellow the accent sign. In students' books and works containing long foreign quotations, the special accents should be used. See Appendix A. Rule number 11. The diphthongs AE and OE should be written as separate letters except in foreign languages their special codes are used. Rule number 12. The capital sign dot 6 when used is placed immediately before a letter to indicate a capital. The capital sign may be doubled before a word or Roman numeral containing more than one letter to indicate that all the letters are capitals. Contractions may follow a capital sign. It begin understood that only the first letter is a capital. Number 13. The letter sign dots 56 is placed before a letter when it is necessary to distinguish it from a numeral. Thus, 22A represents the figures 22 followed without an intervening space by the letter A. In contracted Braille, this sign may also be placed before single letters to show that they do not stand for words, and before a word to show that it does not contain any English Braille contraction, but that all its signs bear the meanings given them in grade 1 or in Appendix A. Number 14. The italic sign dot 46 is placed before a word to indicate that the word is in italics. When more than 3 italic-sized words occur in sequence, instead of italicizing every word, the first is to be preceded by 2 and the last by 1 italic sign. In a long italicized passage, the double italic sign should be repeated at the beginning of each new paragraph. In abbreviated sequences such as e.g., i.e., 1 italic sign is sufficient. In compound words joined by a hyphen, an italic sign is necessary before each portion of the word. Italic sign, capital, well, hyphen, italic sign, made. With this, the first side of cassette number 1 has been completed. If you want to listen more,
to scratch Light for Blind.